Aliens requested aid. Humanity answered with the most terrifying fleet ever seen. No sound of ships, no hum of engines, only emptiness. The alien council on the planet Celara sat in a massive chamber, tension thick in the air. They were not a warlike people, but the machines did not care about peace. "Our fleets cannot hold them," said Councillor Valen, his voice trembling. "We have lost 12 sectors this month alone." His eyes were wide, scanning the council chamber as if someone might have a solution hidden in their robes. The other councillors murmured agreement. Panic had begun to spread even among the strongest leaders. "We need help. We need something new." Another councillor, a woman named Lyra, shook her head. "We cannot call anyone else. The neighboring systems are too weak. If we send a message, it might never reach them, or worse, they might refuse." She looked down at the glowing star map in the center of the room. Red dots blinked where machine forces had crushed entire populations. The machines were efficient, relentless, and they seemed to multiply faster than anyone could fight. "There is one species," said a younger counselor, nervously fidgeting. "Humans. We have only observed them for a few cycles, but they are different, unpredictable, clever. Perhaps strong." The chamber went quiet. The elders looked at each other. Humans were the newcomers, small, young, untested. Many had not even expected them to survive their own internal struggles. To consider humans as allies in this war felt strange, almost dangerous. "Humans?" asked Valen, frowning. "Are you suggesting we rely on them?" He waved a hand as if brushing away the thought. "They may not even understand the danger. They may see us as a threat and attack instead." Lyra frowned. "Perhaps, but they are our only hope. If we wait, the machines will reach our homeworld in half a cycle. We cannot survive without outside aid." The decision was made after long debate. A message would be sent. It would carry the plea of a civilization on the brink of extinction. The council designed it carefully, making sure the humans could understand urgency without thinking it was a trap. The message was encoded in ways humans could decode, including universal math patterns, images, and symbols of life under attack. On Earth, the signal arrived in orbit. Satellites and deep space monitoring stations picked it up, and soon, every major space defense command was alerted. Commander Ethan Brooks, a man in his early 40s with short brown hair and sharp eyes, was among the first to hear the transmission. He listened silently as the code unfolded. This is not a drill," he said finally. His voice was steady but low. "Someone out there is asking for help, and it is urgent." He turned to his analyst, Lisa Morgan, a woman known for her intelligence and calm demeanor. "Who?" she asked. "Who is sending it?" "It's not from any human colony," Ethan replied. "The signal is coming from far beyond our known space. It's alien." Lisa leaned forward, scanning the translation feed. The images showed cities burning, fleets being destroyed, and entire planets stripped bare. She felt a chill run down her spine. "They are losing everything," she whispered. "And they want us to help them," Ethan nodded slowly. "It seems so. The council of this world is asking for aid. They know we exist and they are desperate." He paused. "We need to respond, but we cannot just send a small fleet. We have no idea what we are facing." In Washington, military leaders were convening in secret. President Alina Cross sat at the head of the table. She was in her 50s, calm and decisive. Generals and admirals presented reports, charts, and communications. "If these aliens are telling the truth," said General Hugo Grant, "their enemy is unlike anything we have ever faced. Their technology surpasses anything humans have developed. We could send a fleet, but it may not be enough." "Or we could build the fleet," said Admiral Ryan Cole, leaning forward. He had been responsible for secret deep space projects for years. "We have designs and weapons that are classified, even to most of our allies. If we mobilize quietly, we can send a force capable of changing the course of this war." "Quietly?" President Cross asked. Yes, Cole replied. We cannot let other nations panic. We cannot let the aliens think we are weak. We need full preparation. So humanity began to move. Shipyards long abandoned for public eyes opened. Engineers worked day and night. Captain Alex Carter supervised the assembly of massive warships, while Nora Hill, a brilliant systems engineer, prepared advanced weapon systems. The humans were building not just a fleet to assist, they were building a fleet meant to terrify the enemy. Back on Selara, the alien council waited anxiously. Days passed and no human reply came. Rumors spread among the counselors. Perhaps they refused, whispered one. Perhaps they do not care about us. Fear began to creep into their hearts. On Earth, Ethan Brooks and Lisa Morgan worked with international teams, decoding every part of the alien message and planning strategies. They are not just asking for help, Lisa said. They are warning us. If we fail to act, they will be gone and the threat may come to Earth next. Ethan nodded. We must be ready. If humans are going to help, we must make sure we are more than capable, more than anyone expects. The galaxy will need to see what humans can do. While humans worked, the machine empire continued its advance. Automated fleets moved like shadows, stripping worlds bare. The galaxy was unaware of humanity's preparations, and the aliens on Selara grew more desperate each cycle. When will they come? Counselor Lyra asked, pacing the chamber. Soon, I hope, replied Valen, but we have no proof. The humans are unknown. We must hope their reputation is true. In hidden docks on Earth, the first massive ships were ready for trials. Their hulls glimmered in the faint light of space, weapons primed and waiting. The fleets were unlike anything the galaxy had ever seen, fast, deadly, and clever. Every system designed to fight not only the machines, but any threat that came close. Ethan Brooks stood on the command deck of one of the lead ships. Lisa Morgan joined him. Do you think they will be ready for what humans are capable of? She asked. Ethan looked out at the stars. If the machines are not, they will learn soon enough. As the last preparations continued, a quiet energy filled the air. Humanity was about to take its first step into a larger galaxy. They were not just responding to a call. They were preparing to show the universe what humans could do when they answered the desperate cries of another civilization. The stars above Earth continued to shine, but soon, those stars would witness a fleet that no one could ignore. A fleet built not just for defense, but for the survival of many worlds. The message had been received, the preparations were underway, and humanity was about to step into a war that would change the galaxy forever while the alien council on Selara waited in fear. Humanity was already moving. The ships hidden in secret docks were being tested, weapons calibrated, engines pushed to their limits. Every engineer, pilot, and soldier knew the stakes. Captain Alex Carter walked through the main deck of one of the largest human ships, inspecting the crew. Their uniforms were simple, but their faces showed determination. Each person understood that they were not just preparing for a rescue mission. They were preparing for a war the galaxy had never seen. Status report, Alex called to the communications officer, a young man named Jard Sims. Jard checked his panels and spoke quickly. All systems are operational, Captain. Engines at full efficiency, weapons calibrated, shields ready. We can leave orbit in 20 minutes if ordered, Alex nodded. Good, how about the smaller escort ships? Ready as well, sir, replied Jard. They are faster, more maneuverable, perfect for scouting and harassment. Engineer Nora Hill approached Alex, holding a small tablet. The new drones are ready, she said. They can operate independently and adapt to enemy movements. They will support our fleet without putting human lives at risk. Alex looked at her, impressed. Excellent. This will give us an advantage the aliens did not expect. They might think we are weak, but we are not. Meanwhile, in the war rooms of international defense, Admiral Ryan Cole and Commander Ethan Brooks were coordinating the deployment. They spoke with leaders from multiple countries, keeping the plan secret. Humanity would not reveal the full scale of its fleet until it reached alien space. The aliens had only seen humans as explorers, traders, and small fighters. They had no idea what waited for them. "We need to make sure they are ready," Cole said. "The aliens are counting on us. If we fail, their entire civilization will collapse and the threat may reach Earth next." Ethan nodded. "The machines are unlike anything we have faced before. Fast, strong, and relentless. We cannot just rely on weapons. We have to use strategy, tactics, and coordination." As Earth prepared, the machines continued their attacks. Their fleets moved from system to system, destroying entire planets without mercy. Automated commands ensured no hesitation. Planets burned in silence. The alien council grew desperate. Lyra, pacing the chamber, could not stop worrying. "We may not survive until help arrives," she said to Counselor Valen. "We have no idea how long these humans will take." Vayan shook his head. "We must hope. We have no choice. If the humans are like we observed, they will act, and when they do, we must trust them." Back on Earth, the human fleet was divided into different groups. Some ships were designed for long-range combat, equipped with powerful lasers and heavy shields. Others were fast attack vessels, capable of dodging the deadliest weapons. Drones, both offensive and defensive, were programmed to operate independently, attacking enemy command systems or defending vital ships. Every detail was considered, and every crew member trained for weeks in simulations designed to mimic alien technology and machine combat. Alex Carter and Nora Hill were in the strategy room, reviewing the alien maps provided through the decoded message. "These are the most threatened sectors," Nora said, pointing to the glowing red dots. "If we can push the machines back here, the aliens will have a chance to rebuild." Alex nodded. "We will not just push them back. We will teach them a lesson they will never forget. They underestimate humans, and that will be their mistake." In the midst of these preparations, the human crews also worked to understand the aliens they were going to help. The Cellarans were intelligent, peaceful, and technically advanced in ways humans had not fully seen. They could build cities in orbit, communicate across vast distances, and operate fleets with efficiency. But they were not warriors in the human sense. They lacked the willingness to fight ruthlessly when necessary. Humanity would have to protect them, and the humans understood this. As the hours passed, the fleet grew larger. New ships emerged from hidden shipyards, equipped with advanced weapons systems that even the aliens could not imagine. Some vessels had cloaking abilities, able to disappear and reappear suddenly. Others had long-range cannons capable of destroying fleets at a distance. The engineers worked tirelessly, refining designs, testing shields, and programming drones. "We need to move soon," Admiral Cole said, watching the last docking operations. "The aliens are waiting, and the longer we wait, the stronger the machines become. Once we jump into their space, there will be no turning back." Ethan Brooks entered the command room. "All crews are prepared. Ships are fueled, weapons ready, and communication systems are fully encrypted. We can leave orbit in an hour." The atmosphere on the fleet was tense but focused. Crews knew they were heading into unknown territory, facing an enemy that had already destroyed civilizations. Yet there was confidence among them. Humans had a reputation for survival, creativity, and endurance. They had faced impossible odds on Earth before and had survived. Now they would prove it in the wider galaxy. Meanwhile, on Cellara, the alien council began to notice unusual signs. Scouts reported energy surges from nearby systems, large ships moving in ways the aliens had never seen. The counselors were unsure if it was another machine force or something new. Lyra and Valen exchanged nervous glances. "Could it be humans?" Lyra whispered. "We can only hope," replied Valen. "But we must be ready whatever arrives." Human engineers continued to work on specialized systems for the mission. Nora Hill monitored artificial intelligence programs, testing their ability to adapt to alien warfare. "The drones will learn," she said. "They can handle multiple threats at once. They will keep our crews alive while the fleet hits the enemy where it hurts the most." Alex Carter trained his officers in battle simulations, running through different scenarios. Boarding actions, fleet maneuvers, evasions, and attacks were drilled repeatedly. He spoke calmly but with authority. "We do not just fight," he told his crews. "We think, we adapt, we survive. The machines are strong, but they are predictable in some ways. We will use that against them." In the final hours before departure, the human fleet assembled in orbit. It was larger than any fleet the galaxy had ever seen. Ships of every size and purpose moved in precise formations, weapons powered, shields online. Commanders checked final systems. The atmosphere was electric, a mix of anticipation and determination. Ethan Brooks stood on the observation deck of the lead ship, looking at the stars. Lisa Morgan joined him, holding a tablet filled with alien intelligence reports. "They are going to see us soon," she said softly. "The aliens, the machines, everyone." Ethan nodded. "We are not just going to help them. We are going to show them what humans are capable of. When we arrive, the galaxy will understand that humanity is not to be underestimated." As the countdown began, human crews went to their battle stations. The engines powered up, and the fleet slowly moved toward the jump coordinates. Engineers double-checked calculations, weapons systems hummed to life, and the crews prepared mentally for what awaited them. "Remember," Alex Carter said to his team, "we are here to save lives, not to conquer. But if the enemy stands in our way, we will show no mercy. Humanity has survived for a reason. We will not fail now." On Selara, the alien council watched the skies. Faint signals, strange energy patterns, and movement far from their sensors gave them hope. The humans were coming. They did not know the size or power of what was coming, but they could feel it. Perhaps this was the help they had prayed for. Perhaps the humans were the difference between survival and extinction. The fleet left Earth orbit silently, gliding toward the stars at unimaginable speeds. The galaxy remained unaware of the scale of what was moving, the power being prepared, and the skill waiting to strike. Humanity was about to step into a larger conflict, answering the call of a civilization desperate for aid. As they entered the edge of known space, the humans maintained strict communication silence. No messages would reveal their numbers or intentions. Every ship moved in perfect synchronization, like one organism with thousands of minds working together. The alien council could only hope they were ready, while the machines continued their relentless advance across conquered worlds. The universe was changing. Humans were moving into the unknown, a force no one had fully understood, and the first steps toward what would be remembered as humanity's terrifying arrival had begun. The human fleet moved silently through the cold darkness of space. Billions of stars passed like small pinpoints of light, and the crew watched with quiet determination. Captain Alex Carter stood on the bridge of the lead ship, his eyes scanning the stars ahead. He knew that at any moment the fleet would enter alien space, and the first contact with the desperate civilizations would begin. "Captain," said Lieutenant Jard Sims, "we are approaching the outer rim of Celaran space. Sensors detect minimal resistance so far, but there are energy signatures consistent with machine scouts." Alex nodded. "Prepare defensive formations. Drones ready for independent operations. We are not here to fight yet, but we cannot take chances." Nora Hill checked the systems. "The drones are fully operational. They can deploy instantly if needed. Shields are at maximum capacity. All weapons are primed." Ethan Brooks, overseeing the mission from the command ship, spoke over the comms. "Remember, our goal is to protect the aliens and show them we are allies. Aggression will only scare them. Maintain strict engagement protocols unless directly attacked." As the fleet moved deeper into alien space, scouts began transmitting images of the Celeran cities. Vast orbital platforms rotated slowly, glowing with energy fields. Massive cities floated above planets, their designs elegant, yet vulnerable. The humans were careful not to alarm the aliens, keeping their ships in the distant shadows until they could be seen. Back on Celara, Counselor Lyra paced the chamber nervously. "They are coming," she said, almost to herself. "Can humans really help us? We have watched them for cycles, but they are so small compared to the machines." Vayan, an elder counselor, frowned. "We do not know. But we must hope. If they fail, there is nothing left for us." Then the alien sensors picked up something unusual, a massive energy signature, too large to be any local vessel. Alarms sounded across the cities, and citizens gathered near observation towers, staring at the distant stars. A fleet was approaching, something no alien had ever seen before. The humans had arrived. From the lead human ship, Alex Carter opened communication channels. A calm, clear voice spoke in the alien language they had decoded. "We are humans. We come to help. Remain within your shields. We will not harm you." The alien council gasped. "They speak directly," Lyra whispered, "and without aggression. Could they be what we hoped for?" Vayan nodded slowly. "Perhaps, but we cannot be certain. The machines are near and we must remain cautious." The humans advanced carefully. The fleet spread out, not in a threatening formation, but in a way that showed its size. The aliens could now see the true scale of the human forces. Ships larger than anything they had ever built, armored, armed, and moving in perfect synchronization. The Celarans could only stare, their fear mixed with awe. "This is more than we expected," said Counselor Kylan, another member of the council. "Their numbers, their technology, it is terrifying." Alex Carter observed the alien reactions and spoke to his crews. "They are watching us. We must maintain discipline. We are here to protect, not dominate. But if the machines attack, we strike with full force." Then the first machine scouts appeared. Small, fast, and deadly, they moved toward the alien orbital cities. The humans had anticipated this. Drones deployed instantly, intercepting the machines before they could reach the planets. Energy beams cut across space, destroying multiple machines in seconds. The aliens had never seen such speed or efficiency. "They fight as one," Lyra said in disbelief. "Their ships, their drones, it is like a single mind." Alex Carter commanded the fleet. "Focus on neutralizing scouts. Do not engage main forces yet. Show them our capability but conserve strength for the larger battle." Nora Hill monitored systems and reported rapidly. "All drones are performing beyond expectations. Shields have blocked minor attacks. No human ships damaged." Ethan Brooks added over the comms, "The machines are learning. We need to adjust tactics. Use multiple attack vectors. Exploit predictable movements." The human fleet moved like a shadow through the stars, striking swiftly and vanishing before the machines could respond. The Celarans watched in amazement, finally believing that hope had arrived. The humans were not only capable, they were unstoppable in their precision. In the alien council chamber, Lyra turned to Vayan. "They are unlike anything we imagined. These humans, they are powerful, far beyond what we expected." Vayan replied, "Perhaps this is the help we needed, but we must remain cautious. We do not fully understand them yet." As the hours passed, the human fleet established positions near the most critical points of Celaran defense. Orbital cities were shielded, supply lines protected, and strategic locations secured. The aliens began to relax slightly, realizing that the humans were not there to dominate or conquer, but to defend. Then, a warning appeared on human sensors. A massive machine force was approaching from the outer sectors. Thousands of ships, larger and more deadly than the scouts, moved in perfect formation. This was no simple attack. It was a strike force, and it would reach the alien cities in minutes. Alex Carter issued orders immediately. "Prepare for full engagement." All units to defensive positions, drones to intercept and delay, shields at maximum, weapons ready. We strike only when necessary, but we do not hesitate. The human ships moved into position, creating barriers between the machines and the planets below. Energy shields flared, weapons systems hummed, and drones deployed in waves to intercept the incoming forces. The aliens watched in awe, realizing that humanity had come prepared for war on a scale they could barely comprehend. The first contact battle began. The machines advanced, confident and relentless. Human drones swarmed, intercepting attacks, cutting through enemy formations. Human ships fired precise volleys, targeting command nodes and energy cores. The machines reacted, but the humans were faster, more adaptable, and their tactics were unpredictable. Alyssa, a young human pilot, led a squadron in a daring maneuver. Her ship weaved through enemy fire, disabling multiple machine vessels before retreating behind the protective shields of larger human ships. The aliens observed, speechless. "They are fearless," Lyra whispered, "and they are skilled beyond anything we imagined." Ethan Brooks monitored the battle from the command ship. "Our goal is not to destroy everything immediately," he said over comms. "We are here to protect, disrupt, and demonstrate our capability. The machines will learn that humans are not to be underestimated." The battle raged for hours, the humans using every tactic, every system, every drone at their disposal. The machines, efficient but predictable, could not adapt to the combination of strategy, precision, and creativity shown by the humans. Alien worlds, once on the brink of destruction, remained safe under the protection of the human fleet. Finally, the machine strike force retreated. Small numbers remained, but the bulk had been forced to withdraw. The aliens erupted in celebration, finally understanding the power of humanity. Counselor Vayan turned to Lyra. "They have saved us. They are extraordinary," Lyra nodded. "We feared for our lives, and now we see what humans can do. They are not merely allies. They are a force unlike any other." Alex Carter gathered his officers. "This is only the beginning," he said. "We protected them today, but the war is not over. The machines will return, stronger and smarter. We must continue to prepare, continue to fight, and ensure that no planet falls under their control again." As the human fleet held its position, the aliens finally understood the truth. Humans were not just another species in the galaxy. They were protectors, fighters, and strategists who combined intelligence, creativity, and unyielding determination. The galaxy had seen only the beginning of what humanity could achieve, and the coming battles would reveal even greater power. In the silence after the battle, the stars seemed brighter. The Sellarans could feel hope for the first time in cycles. The humans had arrived, and their presence changed everything. They were not only rescuers, they were a warning to the machines, a message to the galaxy. Humanity answers calls for help, and when they do, no enemy should feel safe. As the sun of Sellara rose, casting light over the cities, Alex Carter looked out into space. "This was our first strike," he said. "We showed them what humans are capable of, but we will need more. We will need every ship, every crew, and every strategy we can use. The machines will come again, and when they do, we will be ready." Nora Hill nodded beside him. "They will learn quickly that humans are not just fighters, they are relentless. They do not give up, and they do not stop until the threat is gone." The Alien Council sent a formal message of thanks, still cautious but filled with respect. The humans had arrived quietly, fought decisively, and left an impression that would last for cycles. For the first time, the aliens believed they had a chance. Humanity had shown the galaxy that they were not just survivors. They were warriors, protectors, and a force that no enemy could easily overcome. The stars above remained vast and quiet, but the galaxy now knew that a new power had entered its conflicts. The human fleet remained in position, ready for the next attack, the next challenge, and the next test of their strength. And the aliens, once fearful and desperate, could finally breathe knowing that humanity had answered their call after the first encounter. The human fleet did not rest. They knew the machines would return, stronger and smarter. Captain Alex Carter moved among the ships, inspecting crews and systems. Every officer, pilot, and engineer worked tirelessly to prepare for the next wave. The aliens watched in amazement as humans organized with precision and calm, even under the shadow of the machine threat. "We cannot underestimate them," Alex said to his officers. "The first battle showed our strength, but the machines are relentless. They learn quickly. We need new tactics, new strategies. Every crew must be ready for anything." Nora Hill monitored the systems, running simulations and improving the drones. "We have upgraded the AI programs," she said. "They can now anticipate enemy movements, adjust to unknown threats, and coordinate attacks with human ships automatically. Our forces are becoming smarter every hour." Ethan Brooks, overseeing the mission from the command ship, spoke with Admiral Ryan Cole over secure channels. "We need to expand our coverage," Ethan said. "Machines are striking in multiple sectors. We cannot protect every world if we remain stationary. We must be mobile, flexible, and unpredictable." Cole nodded. "We have developed new ship formations that allow rapid response. Strike groups can jump to different systems within minutes. We will protect the aliens while keeping the machines off balance." As the humans prepared, the aliens began to understand the scope of their assistance. Celeran engineers, who had never seen humans build warships at this speed, were astonished. Orbital cities were reinforced with human technology, defensive grids strengthened, and fleets hidden from the machines' sensors. The humans were not only fighting, they were teaching the aliens how to survive. "They are incredible," Counselor Lyra said, pacing the chamber. "Humans are not just warriors, they are teachers, planners, and protectors. We have never seen such coordination." Vayan nodded. "We must trust them. They have shown skill beyond anything we imagined. Perhaps they are the key to saving the galaxy." Then the next wave arrived. The machines attacked in multiple directions, faster and more coordinated than before. Thousands of automated vessels moved in unison, targeting human positions and alien cities. The battle began with a roar of energy beams and explosions, lighting up the dark void of space. Alex Carter gave orders immediately. "Split the fleet into strike and defense groups. Drones to intercept, ships to protect the cities, and long-range units to engage the enemy before they reach critical points. Maintain communication and adapt to every threat." Human drones swarmed like swarms of predators, intercepting enemy ships and disabling key units. Nora Hill's systems targeted enemy command nodes, causing confusion among the machines. The aliens watched in disbelief as humans did not just fight, they controlled the battlefield. Alyssa, leading a squadron of fast attack ships, weaved through the enemy formation, striking at vulnerable points before retreating behind protective shields. "They are unstoppable," she thought. "The machines cannot predict our moves." The aliens could only watch, learning from every maneuver. They realized that humans did not just rely on raw power. They used strategy, sacrifice, and precision. One small group of drones could distract a dozen machine vessels, allowing larger ships to strike at weak points. Humans coordinated attacks across different locations, overwhelming the machines without exposing themselves to risk. Ethan Brooks spoke over the fleet comms. "We are not here to destroy everything immediately. Our goal is to protect, disrupt, and show our adaptability. The machines must learn that humans are unpredictable, relentless, and impossible to contain." Hours passed as the battle raged. The humans moved in waves, striking, retreating, and striking again. The machines began to falter, unable to adapt to tactics that combined creativity, speed, and calculated risk. The aliens, who had once thought their civilization doomed, now held hope. In the midst of the chaos, Alex Carter led a direct assault on a large machine command ship. His crew navigated through enemy fire with skill, targeting the core systems. The ship exploded in a brilliant flash, sending the remaining machines into disarray. The aliens watched, astonished at the humans' courage and precision. Vayan turned to Lyra. "They are unlike anything we imagined. Humans are not just warriors, they are a force that thinks, adapts, and endures." The machines regrouped and attempted to strike again, but human drones had already anticipated their approach. Automated strikes, coordinated maneuvers, and defensive grids neutralized the incoming attacks. The humans had not only fought, they had taught the machines a lesson. Humans do not yield and humans do not retreat. Alyssa returned to the command ship, her face calm but determined. "We need to keep pressure," she said. "The machines will try again, but they will hesitate now. They know we are ready." Alex nodded. "Good. Maintain positions, continue protecting the aliens, and be prepared for any unexpected moves. Our advantage is strategy, not brute force." Nora Hill updated drone programs in real time, adapting to enemy changes. "They are learning, but our AI adapts faster. Every attack they plan will be countered. We control this battle now." The aliens began to realize a new truth. Humans were not just allies, they were a force capable of defending entire civilizations against unimaginable threats. Their strategy was not chaos but order in motion, combining every strength, intelligence, and skill. "We underestimated them," Lyra said, whispering to herself. "We thought humans were weak, small, and untested. Now I see they are extraordinary." Vayan nodded. "Our lives, our civilization, and perhaps the galaxy itself depend on them." As the battle continued, humans pushed the machines back from key positions. The alien worlds began to stabilize, their cities safe under human protection. The aliens started assisting where possible, following human instructions to reinforce defenses and manage resources. The humans were teaching them how to survive, adapt, and fight, but always protecting life first. Ethan Brooks and Admiral Cole monitored the larger strategic picture. "We cannot allow the machines to regroup," Ethan said. "We must maintain pressure while remaining unpredictable. The galaxy must see the humans are not ordinary allies, they are a new type of force." Alex Carter prepared for the next maneuver. "We strike where they least expect. Our drones will create diversions. Our ships will target command nodes. The machines will learn that humans are everywhere at once, unstoppable and adaptive." The humans deployed a combination of long-range strikes, drone swarms, and precise attacks that forced the machines into retreat once again. Alien cities remained safe, supply lines were secured, and morale among the alien population soared. Hope had returned where fear had dominated for cycles. Alyssa and her squadron celebrated quietly in the command ship. "We showed them today," she said. "They will think twice before attacking again. Humans are not just fighters, they are the difference between survival and extinction." Nora Hill smiled. "And we will be ready for whatever comes next. The machines may return, but they cannot match our intelligence, strategy, or creativity." Alex Carter looked across the fleet. "Today we defended them. Tomorrow we will ensure the machines never threaten them again. Humanity does not fight for glory. We fight to protect. We fight to survive. And we fight to show the galaxy that when humans answer the call, the enemy should fear." In the council chamber on Selara, the aliens watched the battle unfold through communications channels. The machines had been forced back, alien cities remained safe, and hope had been restored. Counselor Lyra finally spoke aloud. "Humans are not only powerful, are relentless, adaptive, and clever. They have changed everything." Vayan nodded. "We owe our survival to them. And perhaps the galaxy owes its future to humanity as well." The stars above Selara were calm once more, but the humans did not rest. The fleet remained in position, shields active, weapons primed, drones ready. Every human knew that the war was far from over, and every alien understood that they had been saved by a force unlike any they had ever imagined. As night fell on Selara's cities, Alex Carter stood on the observation deck of the lead ship. "This is only the beginning," he said. "The machines will return. They will test us again, but we are ready. We will adapt, we will protect, and we will win. Humanity has arrived, and the galaxy will never forget it." Nora Hill joined him, her face reflecting the lights of distant stars. "We have shown the galaxy the human way, strategy, creativity, and courage. The machines will remember us, and the aliens will never doubt humans again." The fleet remained in orbit, watching, protecting, and preparing. Humanity had not only fought a battle, they had taught a lesson. The galaxy had seen the beginning of something new. Humans were not just another species. They were a force to be reckoned with, a protector of civilizations, and a warning to any who threatened life in the stars. The galaxy was quiet, but only for a moment. Humanity's fleet held its position near Selara, waiting for the final movements of the machines. The previous battles had shown the aliens what humans were capable of, but the machine empire still existed, still planning, still dangerous. Captain Alex Carter moved through the fleet, inspecting ships and crews, his calm demeanor giving confidence to everyone around him. "We cannot let them recover," Alex said to his officers. "Every moment we delay, the machines could rebuild and strike again. We finish this now, completely and decisively." Nora Hill checked the fleet's AI and drone systems. "All units are ready. We have coordinated attacks prepared for multiple sectors. The drones are faster and smarter than ever. They can operate independently or follow human commands instantly." Ethan Brooks, monitoring from the command ship, spoke over the fleet's comms. "Remember, we fight to protect, but we strike to end the threat. The machines cannot adapt to our creativity and precision. We use that advantage fully." The Alien Council watched from Selara, still nervous but finally confident. Counselor Lyra spoke softly to Vayan. "Humans, they are not just fighters, they are something more. They plan, adapt, and endure. They have saved our civilization and they will see this through." Vayan nodded. "And perhaps more, they have shown us what hope looks like. Now the galaxy will see what humans can do when they answer a call for help." The machine forces appeared again, moving in larger formations, determined to strike at the alien planets and reclaim control. Thousands of vessels, all moving in perfect synchronization, but this time they faced a human fleet prepared for everything. Alex Carter issued orders calmly but firmly. "Deploy drones to intercept the main wave. Long-range units target their command nodes. Strike teams focus on core vessels. Do not waste energy on minor units. We aim to end this war, not just fight it." Alyssa and her squadron moved quickly, weaving through enemy formations, striking weak points and retreating before the machines could react. Her ship fired with precision, disabling a command node that controlled dozens of enemy vessels. The machines faltered, unsure of what was happening. Nora Hill adjusted drone programs in real time. "They are responding, but we adapt instantly. Every attack they plan is countered. Our advantage grows with each wave." Ethan Brooks spoke over the comms to all ships. "Coordinate attacks across all sectors. The machines cannot predict human strategy. Remember, creativity, speed, and coordination are our weapons. We fight as one mind, one force." The humans pushed forward, striking with speed and precision. Every attack disrupted the machine formations, forcing them to retreat repeatedly. Alien cities remained safe, their defenses reinforced by human technology. The aliens watched in awe as humans combined strategy, technology, and courage to control the battlefield completely. "They are unstoppable," Lyra whispered. "We have never seen such skill, such discipline, and such determination. The humans are extraordinary." Vayan agreed. "They do not fight for power or glory. They fight to protect life. That is why they are so dangerous to the machines." Hours passed as the battle continued. Human drones neutralized machine reinforcements, while strike teams targeted core vessels. Energy beams cut through the darkness of space, explosions illuminated the void, and the machines struggled to maintain order. They could not match human creativity, adaptability, and relentless coordination. Alex Carter led a direct assault on the largest remaining machine vessel. His ship weaved through enemy fire, striking critical points with precision. The ship exploded in a brilliant flash, sending shockwaves through the remaining enemy forces. The aliens could only watch, amazed and relieved. Alyssa returned to the command ship, breathing heavily but smiling. "They cannot recover," she said. "We have forced them to retreat completely. The machines are finished as a threat in this sector." Nora Hill confirmed. "All command nodes neutralized, remaining vessels retreating. Human fleet integrity is intact. We have succeeded." Ethan Brooks addressed the fleet. "The war is over. The machines have been defeated in this region. The alien worlds are safe. We have shown the galaxy what humans are capable of. Remember, this is the result of strategy, planning, and courage. We fight to protect, and we win by being prepared, united, and adaptable." On Selara, the Alien Council sent a formal message of gratitude. Counselor Lyra's voice trembled with emotion. "Humans, you have saved our worlds. We cannot thank you enough. Your strength, skill, and wisdom have given us life when all hope seemed lost." Vayan nodded, addressing the council. "The galaxy has learned a lesson today. Humans are not just a young, small species. They are protectors, strategists, and warriors beyond imagination. Their presence ensures that civilizations can survive even against the deadliest threats." Alex Carter and his officers watched as alien ships began to repair damage and reorganize under human guidance. The humans had not only fought, they had taught. The aliens learned new strategies, defense methods, and ways to survive against any future threats. The galaxy had gained knowledge as well as protection. Nora Hill smiled at Alex. "We didn't just fight the machines. We changed the way these aliens will defend themselves forever. Our work here will last for generations." Alyssa looked out into space. "They will remember us. The machines will fear humans, and the galaxy will know that if humans answer a call for help, they will not fail." Ethan Brooks spoke quietly, almost to himself. "We fight for life, not glory, but the universe now knows the power of humanity. We are protectors, thinkers, and warriors. Nothing else matters more than that." The aliens watched the human fleet depart from their space. The ships moved silently, leaving behind protection, hope, and a galaxy forever changed. The humans had shown that even a small species could become the strongest ally, a protector of life, and a force no enemy should ever underestimate. On Selara, life slowly returned to normal. Cities rebuilt, fleets reorganized, and the people celebrated. Lyra turned to Vayan. "We will never forget them. Humans are not just allies, they are legends in the making. They answered our call when no one else could." Vayan agreed. "The galaxy has been shown a new truth. Humans are clever, fearless, and protective. They do not fight for conquest, they fight for life. That is why they are the strongest force in the universe." As the stars glimmered above, the human fleet moved back toward known space, quiet and composed. Captain Alex Carter stood on the observation deck, looking at the distant lights of alien worlds he had helped save. "Our work is done here," he said, "but the universe is large. Threats will always rise. Humanity must always be ready. We protect, we endure, and we fight to ensure life continues." Nora Hill joined him, her expression thoughtful. "We have proven our strength, but more than that, we have proven our values. Humans fight with intelligence, courage, and heart. The galaxy will remember that." Alyssa leaned against the railing. "We showed them the human way, strategy, coordination, and courage. The machines will not forget us, and the aliens will never doubt us again." Ethan Brooks addressed the remaining fleet from the comms. We return to our space, but remember this. Our presence changed the course of history. We fought to protect life, and we have succeeded. Humanity will be remembered, not for power, but for courage, skill, and the unwillingness to yield when others needed us most. The fleet jumped into warp, leaving the aliens and the remnants of the machine empire behind. Peace settled over the rescued sectors, at least for now. The galaxy had witnessed a new kind of force, humans, who combined strategy, intelligence, courage, and determination like no other species. On Selara, Counselor Lyra spoke one final time. Humans are not only our saviors, they are a lesson to the galaxy. Any threat must now fear them, and any ally can trust them with life itself. Vayan nodded. The universe has been changed. Humanity is no longer unknown. They have arrived, answered the call, and left their mark. The galaxy will never be the same. As the stars stretched endlessly above, the human fleet moved silently through space. Their mission was complete, their presence a warning and a promise. When humans answer a call for help, no enemy should feel safe, and no civilization will fight alone. The galaxy had learned a new truth. Humans were protectors, warriors, and a force unlike any other. And wherever the call for aid sounded, humanity would answer, relentless, clever, and unstoppable. The universe would remember them forever.